Today, we're gonna talk about the 5 most common Form 2290 misconceptions. And here's what you can do to avoid being misconcepted. Misconception number 1, I can wait until the last minute to file. Wrong. You should not wait until the last minute to file, and there are a couple reasons why. Number 1 is that if you wait until the last minute to file and there is a Y2K happening, you're gonna be up the creek, and you don't want that to happen. Number 2 is because if there are any mistakes on your Form 2290 and you wait until the day before to file and now it's rejected because of whatever the reason is, now you've got to hurry and have to try to file it again before the deadline. And number 3 is that payment. The IRS historically mails out non-payment letters quicker than the IRS workers can even leave the office on August 31st. So you want to make sure that your payment is received as well as your 2290 is received on time, which is August 31st. Misconception number 2, it doesn't matter how or where I file. Again, not a smart decision for a smart person like you. You are a business owner, and this information that you are filing is dealing with your business. It has your federal ID number, it has your VIN number, your business information, and so it actually does matter where you file. You want to make sure that when you are e-filing, you are choosing a reputable company, again, like Express Tax, that has been around, that is IRS authorized, and that's why it matters where you file your Form 2290. Where and when is very important for you. The IRS in 2020 urged people not to paper file their 2290 anymore. In 2021, they were still processing paper filings from 2020 in July of 2021. That was insane. I have never heard the IRS get on a call and say to e-file providers, urge your clients to e-file because we are still processing 2290s from a year ago. So you want to make sure that you are e-filing. It is super easy. You're going to get your stamp schedule 1 back in a matter of minutes instead of weeks. And you want to make sure that you're filing with a reputable company like Express Tax. Misconception number 3. I am not sure what to put as my first use month. So this is something that we get a question on a lot. And the misconception is that you always need to put July, or you always need to put the month that your IRP plates expire. And that is simply not true. The first use month is going to be July. So if you've been on the road year after year after year, your first use month, which I know it's a little bit confusing, but that's the way the IRS words it, and unfortunately we can't change that. But if you're on the road year after year, your first use month is July. It does not matter, maybe your plates expire in December or February or any other month, that does not matter. Your first use month is July every single year. The only time the first use month changes is when maybe you get a new truck in November and you put it on the road in November. Now that first use month for that truck would be November for this tax year. But then starting next tax year, when the new tax year opens up, July will be its first use month as well. And so that's really the only time when the first use month changes is when you put a new truck on the road mid-tax year. Misconception number 4. If the DMV tells me that my stamp schedule 1 is bad, do I believe them? Not always. A lot of times in May and June, we start getting a lot of calls that says, hey, I just went to the DMV and tried to renew my plates and they said that I needed the new stamp schedule 1 for the new tax year. And the misconception is that you can get that ahead of time. You cannot. The first day that you can get that next 2290 for the 22-23 tax year is July 1st. Period, end of story. It does not come out June 30th at midnight, July 1st. The IRS will not start processing those 2290s until July 1st. So if your plates expire June 30th, that DMV, I don't care where you live, I don't care what DMV your office is, where you're located, that DMV must 100% accept your 21 22 Form 2290. If you look at the top of your 2290 of your stamp schedule 1 and it says for the tax year July 1st, 2021 through June 30th, 2022, that through June 30th, 2022 stands for you too. And so if the DMV tells you that you have to get a new 2290, that is just simply not correct. You can have them call us. We're happy to talk directly to the officers at the DMV. And if you filed through Express Truck Tax, which again, we know you did because you're a smart puppy, we can send them a copy of your stamp schedule 1 directly from us. So the misconception that your 2290 is not good until June 30th is not true. Your 2290, your stamp schedule 1 is good through midnight of June 30th this year. And lastly, misconception number 5. I thought I paid my 2290 when I paid your filing fee. We want to make sure this is very clear. When you are on expresstrucktax.com and you fill out your 2290 and you come to the payment page, it is very clear that you are paying for 1 truck, 2 trucks, 3 to 24 trucks, however many trucks that you have on your return, it's broken down for you there. So I don't know how many trucks you have, but on our payment page, it'll be very clear to you how many trucks you entered on the return is how many trucks that you're going to pay for over here. That is your filing fee. Period. End of story. We do not take the tax money and give it to the IRS. So that part is a separate action on your part. Now on the IRS payment page, there are 4 options that are there. Number 1 is EFW, electronic funds withdrawal. If you choose that, you're going to enter in your bank account and routing information. The IRS, not Express Truck Tax, the IRS will automatically debit your account in 1 to 2 business days. The second one is check or money order. And so if you choose that option, then you are telling the IRS, I am going to transmit my 2290 via Express Truck Tax. I'm going to mail a check or money order before the deadline, which is August 31st. If you choose that option, you are required to put a check or money order in the mail before August 31st. Another option is EFTPS. That is if you already have an EFTPS account set up. If you do not, you can go to EFTPS.gov and set up an account. It takes up to 15 days for that account to be established with the IRS. But if you already have an account set up, or if you want to set one up, you can certainly do that. Choose that option there. Again, you're going to be able to go through, transmit your 2290 to the IRS via Express Truck Tax. Then you need to log in to that EFTPS.gov account, go into your account and transfer the money from that account to the IRS. Again, that is a step on your end. The 4th option is a credit or debit card. Again, if you choose that option, there is a disclaimer there that says, I accept that it's my responsibility to go to the site and choose what credit card processor that you're going to go with to pay the IRS. Again, you can choose whatever method that you want to pay the IRS and then transmit your 2290. While Express Truck Tax is taking care of transmitting your 2290, you have to take care of the payment part. And so the misconception is that you're paying Express Truck Tax 1 fee and it's all together. That is not true. The payment part is a second step that you've got to complete however you choose to on that IRS payment page. If you do have any other questions, we are happy to help and answer those questions. We are here Monday through Friday in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Our hours are 8:30 to 5:30. If you're driving by, stop on by. We would love to meet you. If you do have any other questions, comment below and we'll be happy to answer them there. You can also email us at support@expresstrucktax.com, and we also have live chat. So reach out if you do have any questions. We're here and we're happy to help. Bye.